The invisible dog. Leo felt like a lone sock in the laundry basket. He'd just moved to Willow Creek, and the big oak tree outside his window seemed friendlier than the kids at the bus stop. Then, one rainy Tuesday, he found something amazing under that very oak tree. Not a bone, not a ball, a collar. Bright blue, with little silver moons and stars, and a tag that simply said, Nimbus. As Leo picked it up, something cold and wet nudged his hand. He jumped back. Nothing was there, but he felt it. A warm puff of air near his knee. A soft thump 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 on the grass, and a sound, a cheerful, tiny jing jing jingle from the bell on the blue collar. Leo's eyes widened. Nimbus, he whispered. Jing jing jingle, thump thump. A wet, invisible nose booped his elbow. Leo grinned. He'd found a dog, a very special dog. An invisible dog. That afternoon, Leo marched down to the pet store. One leash, please. Extra strong. And the biggest, squishiest dog bed you have. Oh, and a bowl. The blue one, with bones. Mr. Higgins, the shopkeeper, peered over his glasses. Got yourself a big fella, Leo? The biggest, Leo declared, clutching the blue collar. His name is Nimbus. He's, very shy. Doesn't like being looked at directly. Life with Nimbus was brilliant chaos. Leo clipped the leash to the collar and walked proudly down the street, holding it taut as if leading a giant, invisible Great Dane. Neighbors stared. Morning, Mrs. Gable, Leo chirped. Careful, Nimbus is sniffing your roses. Mrs. Gable watched, bewildered, as rose petals mysteriously floated to the ground near an unseen snout. At home, Leo's dad tripped over empty air. Whoa! What was that? Nimbus! He was doing zoomies, Leo explained, as an invisible tail probably thumped the sofa cushions. His mom found muddy paw prints leading to Nimbus's blue bowl, but never from it. Leo, sweetheart, she said gently, kneeling beside him as he brushed Nimbus's invisible fur with his hand. Are you sure about Nimbus? Leo just pointed. On the new squishy bed, the cushion sank dramatically in the shape of a large sleeping dog. Snore. Puff. Jing, came the soft sound. The best day was the picnic. Leo took Nimbus to the park, armed with an extra-large sausage roll. He placed it carefully on the grass. Sit, Nimbus. Good boy. The sausage roll promptly vanished, bite by floating bite. A delighted jing-jing jingle filled the air. Suddenly, a gust of wind snatched Mrs. Pumpernickel's prized frilly sun hat right off her head. It sailed high over the duck pond. Everyone gasped. Fetch, Nimbus! Leo yelled, pointing. Nothing happened for a second. Then the blue collar around Leo's neck tugged fiercely. The leash flew out of his hand, trailing behind. Nothing. People watched, mouths agape, as the empty leash zipped across the grass, dipped towards the pond, and then soared up. The frilly sun hat wobbled violently in midair, as if gripped by unseen jaws. With a triumphant jing jing jingle, the leash zipped back, depositing the slightly damp hat right into Mrs. Pumpernickel's lap. Silence, then applause erupted. After that, nobody in Willow Creek doubted Nimbus. They might not see him, but they saw the dent he left on Leo's bed. They heard his happy jing jing jingle when Leo came home from school. They saw the way Leo's face lit up, no longer lonely, always chatting to his best friend. Leo knew the secret. You didn't need eyes to see the best things. You needed imagination, a bright blue collar, and the love of an invisible dog who thought you were the most wonderful boy in the whole wide visible world. And sometimes, just sometimes, if you listened very carefully on a quiet night, you could hear the softest thump, thump, thump of an invisible tail, beating a happy rhythm just for you.